I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Lakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles and the bishops, that great millstone, who rule well, who labor night and day, making sure we get this 100% truth. Peace and blessings and safety and salutations to the hopeful elect, the 144,000. Peace and blessings to all the men that are in GMS, Great Millstone, who are out there laboring, out there on the highways and hedges, making videos, doing all that they can, making sure that this message get out. Shalom. Alright, so you see what the title of this is. I'm gonna let y'all hear this video for itself. It just shows you that if you want to take for granted of this time period that's going on, you will suffer greatly. You will suffer greatly if you don't want to take advantage of this time. Because a lot of people, that's exactly what y'all doing. Y'all taking advantage of this time. And when it hits you, it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. So let me go ahead and I'll play this video.
I was trying to fight. I was fighting for my life. A grown ass man. I was fighting for my life. You know what I'm saying?
We met best friends Mika and Queen at Mika's home in Montgomery County. They just got home Tuesday from what was supposed to be another one of their adventurous week-long vacations, this time to Tunisia. That's in northern Africa.
It was traumatizing. Like even here, like now, like she got her own house. I got my own place. We stayed together. Like we still scared because it's like, I don't even know what happened. I don't know how it happened. I don't know if y'all...
Mika says this past Saturday night, after returning from a club, she was drugged and kidnapped from her hotel after going to the lobby to get some tissues.
The next thing I remember, I'm in the back of a car. And I just start opening doors. I start panicking. I'm opening doors. I'm trying to get out.
She says a man was behind the wheel.
He's trying to pull me back in the car. I'm yelling, help, help, somebody help me. He's covering my mouth. That's where these scratches are from. He punching me all right here. I don't know if thought he was going to knock me out, but I kept fighting. It was nothing. It had to be angels or something with me for me to... It's a grown man. He's punching me in my face, on my forehead, and both of my eyes. He's punching me. So I'm like... I just kept thinking I gotta get back home to my kids. Like, I just gotta get back home to my kids. So I just kept fighting. We're fighting. He's hitting me. We're gonna blow for blow. He's hitting me. I'm hitting him.
Queen was back at the hotel, the Penthouse Suites Hotel in Tunis. This is from its website. She says they were less than helpful.
And I'm running around the hotel looking for her. And like, bro, y'all want to tell me where she is? Like, what's going on? What's going on? And they started telling me like, oh, she left with this person, or she left with this person, or she made a friend. And I'm like, how can she make a friend? She doesn't speak these languages.
Mika has 2 black eyes, scrapes on her arms, and other injuries. She was able to get away and frantically make it back to the hotel.
All I could do was like go and try to get help and go downstairs and beg for help and beg for help. Like, please, y'all help me. She was hurt. Please help me, please. I have videos. They're like walking away. They're like, this didn't happen here. We don't know what you're talking about.
They called the U.S. Embassy in Tunis and were soon met by embassy staff and local police. Mika sharing her story on TikTok and Instagram.
They really tried to kidnap me in Africa. I feel like they never expected for me to come back. I was not supposed to come back to the hotel. I was supposed to, whatever plan they had for me, God had another plan.
We've reached out to the State Department, the Embassy of Tunisia in Washington, and that hotel in Tunis, but haven't heard back from any of them. If we do, we'll let you know.
What happened to me? Just know I was trying to fight. I was fighting for my life. A grown ass man. I was fighting for my life.
So, you heard what she said, but we're gonna get right into it. And then I'll give my opinion. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11. We're going to read verses 8 and 9. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. All right, so let's get that straight, okay? That's why women were created, all right? They was created for the men. So, all right, okay. This is Ephesians, and this is chapter 5. And we're going to read 22, 23, and 24. This is Ephesians 5. starting at 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband as the Lord. Verse 23. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the Savior of the body. That's everybody that is of Israel. 24. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. All right. So we're gonna stop it right there. Now she mentioned as it clearly says, I got to go get back home to my kids. So therefore, this woman is not no virgin. All right. She says kids. Now I don't know if she has kids with multiple men or just one man, but the whole point is she has no one guiding her, and she probably doesn't want anyone to guide her. And the point is, she said she was fighting off a man. Now we already know the woman is the weaker vessel, so she's fighting for a man. So you know the adrenaline is really pumping in this lady, so she can get away. And she already stated that she was not supposed to get away, but she got away. So I'm gonna just say it like this: somehow she got away. I'm not gonna say who helped her or whatever, but she was fighting for her life. But the point is, I'm gonna bring out some more scriptures. But the point is, why is she putting herself in this situation? If you're supposed to be going overseas, you're supposed to be going overseas with your husband, and he's supposed to be looking after you. But she went with her friend. That's not her husband. Not saying that she can't be there, but she needs to be going on these vacations as a family with her kids and her husband. This is showing you how Eve wants to think and how she wants to carry herself. Now, imagine if she didn't make it. She was in a van. Man, they would have been going full force up in this lady. You know, she ain't no skinny lady, so they were like, oh, and let it be known, they love Eve. They love Eve. They love that she's thick. You know, they love their bodies. So imagine a group of men got her captured. Man, probably the rest of her life she would be ran through. And I ain't talking about with the sword. She's gonna be ran through night and day. And she probably be there with other women that's going to be going through that. She probably all drugged and everything. And all this because she's going overseas. There go the tattoos. And she's doing all this without no hedge. No one to protect her. And what? They put this stuff in her drink. You see that? She was, oh yeah, I'm going to let him buy me a drink. And yeah, you see, she thought she was going to come up on a come up. You see what I'm saying? And she almost came up for real, being lost forever. That shows you can't be out here playing around. But that's how a lot of these Eves out here think, that it's okay. You can do whatever you want. I don't need no man to tell me anything. All right. This is almost not a similar story, but this is almost what happened in the scriptures. This is Genesis 34, and we're going to read verses 1, 2, 4, 5, 26, 27, and 31. All right, so let's go ahead and get with it. This is Genesis 34. This is verse 1. And Dinah, the daughter of... Am I right? Okay. Leah, which she bare unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land. See, this is where this is what she messed up at. She went to go to be out there with the world. Same thing that this Eve right here did. She wanted to go out there to be with the daughters of the land. She did the exact same thing. And this is verse 2. And when Shechem, the son of Hamora, the Hittite, prince of the country, all right, just like it was the prince of that country, saw her, he took her and laid with her and defiled her. Defiled is nothing nice, all right? He defiled her. He had his way with her, all right? Now imagine if this sister right here, both of them, talking in the past and Bible times and talking with her, did not go out into the world. Nothing bad would have happened to them. But they both did the same thing. They went out into the world, into a country not of theirs. And this is verse 4. And Shechem spake unto his father Hamor, saying, get me this damsel to wife. All right? He wanted her to be his. Verse 5, and Jacob heard that he had defiled Dinah, his daughter. Now his sons were with the cattle in the field, and Jacob held his peace. See, he held his peace. He was pissed. He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy. He held his peace until they were come. All right. He held his peace. He was mad. He didn't like any of this that has happened. All right. So he was mad at that. And if you read the whole story, you learn other little intricate stuff about, the circumcision, and they set him up and stuff like that. But I'm going to just go into the key points. And this is verse, we're going to go down to verse 26. And they slew Hamor and Shechem, his son, with the edge of the sword, and took Dinah out of Shechem's house, and went out. Verse 27, the sons of Jacob came upon the slain and spoiled the city, because they had defiled their sister. All right, that's what they did. They were so mad. They said, you're going to take my sister, you're going to rape her and do all this stuff, and then we're not going for that. So they didn't play that. So since they did that, that's what happened to them. They wasn't playing. And we're going to drop down to verse 31. All right. And they said, should he deal with our sister as with an harlot? See, he was upset. He like, you're going to treat my sister like a harlot. But you also got to think about this, though. What do harlots do? They go places they ain't supposed to be going. All right? They do things they ain't supposed to be doing. If she was going to go out to see those daughters, she should have had her brothers with her. And that stuff wouldn't have happened. That was her hedge. But no, she wanted to see the daughters of that country, chill out, have a good time, feel good. You know what I'm saying? And what happened? She lost her virginity. You see what I'm saying? And the brothers wasn't going for it. And that's what happened. Same thing with this lady right here. She went out without a hedge. And nearly could have got just raped, or her organs could have got trafficked and sold, and anything under the sun. It's nothing new that's under the sun. This stuff happens all the time and every day. And this was judgment. This was judgment right here, man. This was judgment in both senses. Unto the daughter of Jacob was judgment. And this lady right here was judgment. She got a good whooping. But now she knows now, when she goes out, she can't be acting like that. She got to have someone watch over her. She just can't go out there and just do any willy-nilly thing she want to do and think that this is her world. This is an evil world we live in. So, she should have, when she talking about her kids, one of those kids' father she had a kid with, or if it was all of them or whatever her situation is, that should have been the one going with her on this trip. You need to wake up and get what's going down. But that's how these Eves want to happen, man. Shalom, man.